This is Kappa Junkie, and I am here to show you a quick little masking a layer technique in Photoshop. So I'm going to open up my Photoshop here and show you two of the images that I have. I have this lovely little girl holding her newborn sister, and I like this picture. However, her face is blurry in this picture here, and I have a very similar picture that I also like, and her little brother is on the couch here. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, these two pictures are very similar. So I will place this picture underneath this one here, and then pretty much just erase the little brother so we can see the couch underneath. So you should have both of your images open in Photoshop, and you will see as soon as you open them, they will be locked. They will have a little lock icon on their layers. So all you need to do to unlock them is double click your layer. The new layer will come up. You can just press OK and do the same on your other pictures. So double click, press OK, and you're done. So whatever layer we want to be underneath, in other words, if I'm erasing the little boy, I want the couch here to be visible. So what we want to do is just drag and drop the layer. So to do that, you just click on the layer here, click, hold, and drag over onto the image you want to drop it on. So I just want to drop it onto the bottom here. You'll see it drops it here. And I can click on my little move icon and just move my picture just to align it. Now luckily the photographer here did not move too much, so it's pretty easy to align the two pictures. Okay, now that we have that, you can see that the brother layer, we want that to be the main image. So we're going to click, hold, and drag all the way up until you see this black line appear at the top. So you just drop it there, and from here you want to add a mask image to this layer only. So to do that, there's a little square with the white circle in it, so you click on that and it will give you a white canvas on the side. Now something to note here is automatically you would get these little corner frames coming around the white canvas. You want to make sure that they're not around this image itself or another on the image below. So for the masking, you want to make sure the little corners are surrounding the white canvas. So from here what you want to do is select your brush tool on the side. So you click on that. Now keep in mind there's two basic colors that you will need in the masking layer. And I refer to the masking layer as the white canvas. The two colors are black and white. Whatever is black will erase whatever you can see and show through the layer underneath, and the white color will do the exact opposite. So just to give you a quick demo here, I'm just going to draw over his head, and now you can see the layer underneath, right? Now if I choose the white color, I can draw over it and we'll get back the little boy's head. So this is exactly the method that I'm going to use. Another useful thing to note here, especially when you're erasing something and trying to make it look blended, is that you have an option at the top here for the flow of your brush. So right now I'm only at 8%. If I want to make things go faster, I can up my flow and make sure that my airbrushing on. So that means that my brush is going to build up. If I just click and hold, it will build up all the way to 100%. So I am using a graphic tablet, which is easier for me, but if you have a mouse, that's good too. So all I want to do, make sure you have your black color selected, you have the four corners around your mask layer, you have your flow up high enough to make it efficient for you, and then just draw over the little boy. So you can see that this will just erase him and it will show the layer on underneath. So I'm just going to do that real quick. And there I have the general erasing of him. Now I'm also going to erase this just because I don't want to deal with it very much, and we'll move on. So at this point, this is where you can see a very clear outline of where the boy used to be. So we want to make sure it's blended out. Now, most people would try and use the blur tool or the smudge tool, and I highly don't recommend that. What you can do is lower the flow. So the flow of your brush could go down to about 5 or 6, maybe even up as high as 8%. And from here you just slowly play around with it. Keep in mind that it is generally the same. I'm just clicking and making little circles, very light. So it looks a little more blended. Luckily I have a very textured couch, so a little bit of a texture difference is not gonna be very noticeable. And there you go. Just gonna draw that in, and there I have my picture. From here you can do whatever you'd like, but you do have your mask layer as it is. Keep in mind that also you can still move your bottom layer around. So just to show you, I'm just going to click it, make sure that I have the 4 corners around the layer that I want to move, and you can see I can still move the layer underneath to wherever I want to. That is pretty much how the layers work. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks so much.